do people come to cities? Mostly because cities offer jobs and livelihoods. So it's no, so assuming that the city has an environment that promotes business and people are able to find their jobs, then the things you need to do to make sure that they have a good life and have access to jobs is basically, make sure that there is enough affordable housing, and that there is, that they don't spend 3 hours of their day trying to get to their jobs. Trying to manage your resources in the most efficient way so that you can save all the money or the resources that are spent on water, energy, waste management, all of the utilities, so that you can use that to build adequate affordable housing. Because in the end, I think the main problem in the cities is the people who live in the slums, and so smart cities program should be, in some ways the definition should be to be able to provide the best kind of services to the people of the city so that businesses can thrive in a way that we can then use all of the infrastructure finance or public money that is available to build the essentials that the poor need in the cities. There are ways to do it. I think there are ways to build cheaper transport systems. Just a road-based transport system like what Delhi has done or Mumbai has done in the last few years, building all of the flyovers and the crazy 8-lane roads. The cost of building and maintaining that is at least 4 times more than if you were to think of trying to deliver the same type of service in a more mass transport system with buses and bus-based mass transport. Metro is good, but metro is also very expensive and you can only build so much. So I think but again the point becomes is that you can actually save money building smart transport systems to use them to do affordable housing, access to education, healthcare. Maruti is talking about a 5-fold growth in production, things like. Again, I think not complaining about people owning cars. I think everybody should own a car if they want to go visit the countryside or do family trips. But I think car is not a daily use solution. And I think if that's accepted, I think we need a big bus industry. I think to import buses today you have to pay 100% excise duty, and our current 4 big manufacturers are not able to manufacture or meet the demand. Okay, today if you go to Delhi, it's been waiting for 1500 buses for the past I don't know how many years. It's behind. I know Surat has just finished building their whole bus rapid transit system, and they're just sitting because there are no buses. This is an industry problem. I think we need to find a way. I think in general, hopefully the new Motor Vehicle Act that has been passed will actually help give a big boost to this industry. We just need a lot more, and I think especially on the mass transport side and on the technology side. So I think a little bit, the car companies need to think about how they can transform themselves to address the sustainability issues. The other thing is the construction industry, right? I think they're just so used to building these flyovers, and they have all the machinery to build the flyovers, so they just start to promote the flyovers. And I think that needs to be consciously avoided. I think we need streets that are much more walkable, people friendly, and I think this is the kind of skill that the construction industry needs to take the leadership on. I think it's a big problem. So that, and then the real estate industry, which is of course also building some very bad examples. If you add all of these three, this is like half the GDP. So I think these 3 industries, and I think that's the hope from the 100 smart cities, that some right choices are made and that there is enough scale that we can actually talk about transforming the automobile, the real estate and the construction industries. And I think